General Sudhakar Jee, defense expert, is also with us on the program. General Sudhakar Jee, I hope you can hear me, sir. General Sudhakar Jee, 25% tariffs imposed by Donald Trump for our proximity towards Russia, for depending on Russia. Mr. Latham, who spoke just a few seconds ago, is of the opinion that these are one of Donald Trump's moods. He has a carrot mood, he has a stick mood, and right now he's in the stick mood.
Vinit, good evening. Thank you. And excellent question you have raised. The response that I have to the question you have raised is yes. In matters of global governance, there is definitely central requirement of sanity and rationality, whether it is economics or geopolitics, or you talk about geoeconomics, geostrategy, or anything for that matter. At the moment, I personally feel Donald Trump, though he is president of a superpower, he has lost sanity, and I think he has lost resilience as a dignified, honorable president of a superpower. My personal take and opinion is that it's not always with a stick that you, in armed forces, we are taught about a Mutt and Jeff. Under the present circumstances, it's only the stick which is working. This may turn out to be counterproductive. Let me take the minds of the Americans back to Reagan era. Similar kind of momentum had built and there was pressure on the president to actually impose tariff all over the world. And there was a committee which had given a recommendation to the president, and the honorable president had actually accepted that any tariff imposed by America against any country is going to be counterproductive, and it will lead to hyperinflation, it will lead to unemployment, it will lead to the increased labor cost and production cost of any product that they intended to actually produce. So finally, it took a complete turn around the entire structure and came back to 0-1. So I only hope it doesn't happen that, and by the time he realizes what he's doing, I think he will be at the end of the tenure. Now that the commitment that he made during the election campaigning to stop the Russo-Ukraine war has not happened. To stop the Hamas and Israel, or the Iran and Israel, hasn't happened. Instead, we keep hearing that the Gaza Strip is going to be annexed by Israel. These are the new dimensions which are adding on. He is only adding fuel to the fire and actually expanding the geopolitical churn in the world order, which is neither good for America nor for stability and harmony of the global order. Therefore, I would say just give little time. Such issues need not be discussed in media. There is a thing called as quiet diplomacy, like the way we have managed to navigate with Canada. The quiet diplomacy has taken us to a very, very productive stage of negotiation as also diplomacy with Canada. I'm sure given the mindful of the fact that we have had a regressive phase of relationship with America till 2000. Remember, when we actually carried out the underground test of the nuclear device in 1998, and the sanction had been imposed against us. And after the sanctions, India took just about 4 years to produce the cryogenic engine. Maybe you never know, these kind of sanctions may prove to be prudential and providential to India's growth story. Because what I personally feel, any kind of percentage of tariff imposed by any country without a negotiated stance which is good for either of them is going to be counterproductive, because no country in the world or on this planet can exist by itself. Nobody can actually grow in isolation. The interdependence is actually eternal. It cannot be violated, nor can it be disputed. Back to you, Vinit.